Welcome back, everyone, to the complete Pineleaf. Last time we collected 4 ingredients for a ritual, and even though she was pleased that we brought back the living bark from the trolls, I suspect she would have been even more pleased if we were killed by the trolls. But whatever is the case, we have the ingredients. Now let's see the ritual.
I have naught to say to you, Duvodiad.
You've returned with all that I require? In truth, I did not think you would emerge from the forest again, Devoniad. That only means is that it's more important that I speak with the spirits of the Mornshaws. I shall begin. Very well, outsider. I shall call forth the spirits of the forest. I beseech thee, hallowed ancients, heed the call of your loyal servant. Outsiders have come among to despoil the forest that have long protected in your name. I call you forth, come forth to us and render your judgment upon those who trespass. I have heard your call in it of the Daruth, but my purpose here is that of the Lord of my hall. There are matters beyond your ken unfolding in the world beyond these forests. The huntsman wishes to see these travelers for himself. But they're not worthy to stand before him. We have served you these many. We await them in the halls of the forest. I do not understand. You must set aside your petty prejudices, for more depends upon this than you know. Oh, please forgive me. I'll do as you command. Guard yourself. Dark times come, and we cannot protect you from the stray into the shadows. Farewell. Uh, she's not happy with the results. I don't think she was happy with the results. Hmm.
Your presence has called the evil spirits upon us.
That's not for me to judge. Yes, the four spirits have forsaken me. Who are you, Devoniad? What does it mean that you have come among us even as the forest turns upon the faithful servants? The Helvach himself has never called upon the folk of the Nan Langlin. I do not know what this means, but I can neither help nor hinder you now. Go then, and curse you. Speak with our elder at Guathbrun and the heart of the forest. Perhaps he knows the way to the huntsman's hall. I know it not. May ye meet your doom there, Devoniad. May the great spirits of the forest consume you. Well,
It galls me to ask aid of a Duvodiad.
and even more to send him to the great spirits. Go then and curse you. Speak with our elder upon Guathbrun at the heart of the forest. Perhaps he knows the way to the huntsman's hall. I know it not, as I said before. May you meet your doom there, Devoniad. May the great spirits consume you. You're repeating yourself. Did you know that? She is just running out of words to say to me. That's all I gotta say there. Nothing so joyful as to climb a mountain in order to get to the place you're looking for. And of course, there isn't a nice, convenient road in order to get there. Or if there is, I didn't find it. Ah, whew, that was an uphill climb. Hello there. I've been asked to get some directions to the Huntsman's Lodge.
Greetings. Will you remain here long?
So you have come, Devoniad. The Forest Lords have spoken to us and said you would come. It seems they would speak with you if you're able to prove your worth to them. Most odd. Oh, do forgive young Enid. She knows little yet of the Forest Lords. They have ever been of fickle whims, and she takes such things rather personally, I'm afraid. Yes, I noticed. And it looks like he needs me to do some stuff first. Oh, wonderful!
As long as the sun shines, you are welcome here.
All right, you'll kick me out at dusk then. Yes. The last elder among us spoke of a ritual that might be performed here atop this hill. It was taught to us by one of the forest lords and is said to open the door to the Huntsman's hall. He was quite old, and I was still a young man when he performed the ritual himself. I never saw him again. Nevertheless, if you wish to speak with the forest lords, it is perhaps the only way. Gather the essence of the Ilhudan that roam in the forest and bring them here. Their anger is such that they will likely attempt to destroy you, so take care. Yes, when you have done so, I shall open the door for you, but you shall go alone. I do not wish to share my master's fate, whatever that may have come of him. All right, so collect some wild essences, and while I'm at it,
Even the Ucluth have need of help on occasion.
the forest lords may not heed our calls to Voniad, but there may be other ways to find their ancient halls. One such path may be through the old woman who has long plied the river that passes through Galarguig, the place you call the Mornshaws. No one has ever seen her beyond the boundaries of the forest, nor do the wild spirits of the woods seem to trouble her. We do not know who she is, save that she will occasionally allow others to ride the river's length with her in silence. I have long suspected that she may be a servant of the forest lords, but she has never admitted this to me or to any other. Seek her out along the banks of the river. Perhaps she would help you, or perhaps not. Yeah, that's a real elf answer. You know that?
Hear me out, Devodiad, for I have a tale to tell.
Our tales say that the Rihavarch came to these lands long ago, and that his power gradually claimed the forest, making it strange and dangerous to the unwary. But he has never pursued or hounded us, and the spirits that are drawn to him have rarely disturbed us. But now they have become filled with anger and lash out at any who enter into the forest. These wild spirits have overrun the circle which lies nearest to the huntsman's hall. If they can be driven away, then perhaps we can beseech the forest lords to open the way within. Therefore, defeat Madden Ilthuin at Urnad Kuch. So, three potential ways to open it. I presume I'll somehow have to do all three of them, but I guess we could start out by taking one of these flickering ones and get some essence. And hopefully I can readily get down and, more importantly, be able to get back up again once I do this. Because I certainly didn't find a easy way to get up here before. Whew. Wild essence number 1. What's this? Madden Luthen. Oh, well, I was told to defeat the Madden Luthen at Oniad Kulk, so I presume that's what this is all about. Let's see if this works. This is going to be a tough one, that's for sure. Signature! Does this one heal? I hope not. That'd be real annoying if it heals itself, just as it's down to the slightest bit. Well, this thing is really bright and maddened and bleeding, of course. Whew. All right, that's done. So now I just have to find that old woman. Hopefully the old woman of the river is better than the old woman of the mountain. They seem to be related.
Leave us alone, and we will leave you in peace.
So, you seek the forest lords? They are here, but no mortal may approach their halls uninvited. It is said that the Rehafach resents such intrusions upon his court. Mayhap one of his servants might call you forth, yet the master of the hall may still find you unworthy and your life forfeit. Who can say? I can take you hither and yon upon the waters of the river, but the banks of it have become dangerous in these days, and I demand a toll for your passage first. The Coonanoon who stalk the forest are not of this place. They come of evil winds, blowing out of the graves of men to the east. Slay these beasts, and bring me a string of their teeth. Then shall I ferry you upon the river's length as you please, though it does not lead to the huntsman's hall. Right. Okay. Now. Now that I need Coonanoon, there aren't any anywhere around here. How about that? Aha! I finally found one. Now let's see if we can get some teeth from it. A string of teeth from Coonanoon. Well, we really have some strange requests that I get. But who am I to say whether they're right or wrong? Yeah. Yuck. I took care of that maddened light.
The Ukwirod requires us to give welcome to Devodiad.
You have fought valiantly, but it does not seem that the spirits can be driven away by brute force. I feared as much. We must open the way nevertheless, for so we have been bidden. And I brought the essences for you.
You are welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
You have gathered the wild essence I required? Very well then, I shall begin the ritual. The ritual should allow you to pass through the door into the Huntsman's hall. Whether you will ever emerge again, I do not know. Good luck to you, Devoniad. I do hope that you can find some way to soothe the forest's anger. Tomb. Well, let's see. Puts it down there, calls forth. It is done. Whee! Approach the altar and then pass through the stones. May the forest protect you. Yeah, I hope it does.
Hear me out, Devodiad, for I have a tale to tell.
The door has been opened. Venture through it to the south and the Huntsman's hall. Speak with whomever you find on the other side. I wish you luck, and I hope the journey is fruitful. We can all hope that's the case. And here we are at the Hall of the Huntsman. Hello there. Lavaneth, the court of the wild huntsman.
If you show reverence here, you may find welcome.
You may find your time here to be short and unpleasant, intruder. Wonderful.
I will speak with you.
Welcome to the Huntsman's Hall, mortal. There are few who dare this place in these latter days, and fewer still who stand here worthy of the fate that has brought them hence. What brings you, I wonder? So, you come in the name of the Dunedain? Such glory as they held was forfeit in long ages past, and now they come to slink through our Lord's realm as thieves might? Yet it is not for me to judge, for the huntsman has forbidden us to decide the fate of mortals here. Speak with him, if you would buy passage for these lost lordings of Numenor, if this is indeed their final call to battle. Well, that's nice and cheery. Very nice and cheery indeed. Ooh, the Huntsman. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's going to be quite a impressive sight.
You are bold to come to my glade.
Ye are not welcome here, Pineleaf. The peoples of Middle Earth have proven their weakness as many times as needed to convince me of their folly. Yet, ever and again, my lord in the uttermost west has bidden me to be patient. He tells me that it may yet come to pass that my bow need not be knocked ere the darkness ends, and yet I remain against that eventuality. And so I challenge thee, remind me again of the myriad faults of men, the hubris of the elves, the greed of the dwarves, and the timid cowardice of the halflings. Or prove to me that there is some metal left in the folk of Middle Earth, and take their fate into their own hands. Join my hunt, and see it through, that I may judge you worthy or not. So I need to hunt Mufariel spirit, hunt Wanathrun spirit, and hunt Lavinet spirit. Oh, yippity doo dah. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Will I be able to pass the tests of the three spirits here? Will I be able to convince the huntsman to let the Devoniad through? And will the spirits allow me to have some of this food? We'll have to find that out in the next episode of The Complete Pine Leaf.